Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Farmers League Invitational Playoffs, Round 1. As always, I am Shock, your host tonight. With me, I have Stook. How's it going, Stook?
It's going good, bro. How are you doing, man?
Doing pretty good. We've had kind of a long break, of course, since our last broadcast. I think it was like a week and a half ago, and we had a couple guests on. I don't know if anybody caught that. That was with, of course, Visigoto, Tav, Ender. There's a VOD of it up somewhere floating around on YouTube. Probably on this channel, too. You can check that out. We just discussed the season, discussed MVPs, everything else like that. It was a good show, fun to kind of wrap up. It was the regular season, which, by the way, everybody, was a 7-week long season. Stook, you were in most of that as well, with Future Crew, of course. And, you know, these playoffs they're the result of that 7-week season. So the top 6 teams out of the 8, they all played each other once, and we've gotten to this spot. These are the top 6 teams now in the playoffs. This particular round, this round 1, is kind of the quarterfinals. So these are the 3rd through 6th place teams in the league right now. After the regular season, they are going to be playing the matches for round 1 to get into round 2, which round 2, you have Future Crew and DA waiting for the winners of the 2 matches tonight. So I want to get into this very first one. We have DRED versus AC tonight. DRED was, of course, the 6th place team in the Farmers League's regular season, and AC was the 3rd place team in the Farmers League regular season. And then after that, it's a mirror match, TIW versus Recursion. Recursion was the 4th ranked team, TIW the 5th seeded team. So strong seed matchups tonight. As I said, this is kind of the 3rd through 6th, so we're going to see some fighting, and this is single elimination. So whoever loses tonight is out. They're completely out of Farmers League Invitational. They're going to have to wait until the next time we do something like this. And Stook, I'm excited for tonight. What about you?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. It's going to be interesting because we've seen, those top 4 teams play with such different point differential over the other teams, but there's been a long break, and how did your team handle that break? Were you able to practice just as often? Did you actually take a break? Some of these teams that were behind might have not done so, and so we could see somebody potentially step up here.
Yeah, for sure. And the team I'm really focused in on this evening is going to be TIW. We saw them go out very strong in the regular season. They ended, I believe it was with 2 wins right there at the end, and they looked great. I mean, they had a fantastic 6-man roster. Putting Traceros on there has really bolstered them a lot. We've seen him play quite a bit over the last couple of weeks, even just streaming and stuff like that. So he's been very active. That's really helped out TIW. We've kind of seen them really get it together at the end of the regular season. So it's going to be exciting to see what they can bring against the super-powered Recursion this evening. And Stook, I mean, I think Recursion is one of the best teams in this whole tournament. I think their 4th seed really doesn't do them justice to how really, really good Recursion is.
Yeah, Recursion definitely made some roster changes. They swapped the maximum amount of people when they could in the middle of the season. So they made some changes. And it's interesting because maybe when they first made those changes, it didn't start off as strong. They lost a match to AC. But they're really only going to get more experience. And it could be scary what those guys turn into once they really, really understand the game.
Yeah, absolutely. So it'll be nice to see tonight. Of course, the match coming up first is going to be DRED versus AC, and I'm going to get into rosters very shortly. Let's open with the map here, and I want to just talk about this for a little bit. This is Wokuk Shipping Dock. So we saw this map. This was the Week 1 map, I believe, and I think it was like the Week 4 map as well. So this map has been played twice in the regular season. The players have quite a bit of experience with it. It is, of course, that underground point, that A point right there is underground in the middle. The Sunders spawn east and west. Actually, I think that's when you're actually in the map, it's north and south, so this kind of viewpoint looks a little weird, but either way, on this map that we're looking at right now, it's east and west. That's the 5 minutes to go warning. I'll get into the rosters in a second, don't you worry, guys. But coming in, you see you have the 2 towers. Those are actually off-limit points. And then the players can actually have access to a couple buildings. There's a single-story building to the Sunder that's actually the that's the northern Sunder, but for our view, it's the Eastern Sunder, they have that single spawn building, and then there's a double story building, and then of course inside the base, it's very, very tight, very, very close quarter spaces. So maxes you might see get broken out tonight by one or more of the teams. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. I'm very excited. I always like this base. It always offers different elements. You see good sniper play. You always see good light assault play, and you see great play inside that point area too. So a lot of elements to this base. Naturally, I'm going to get into the rosters now for DRED and AC. So from DRED, Stuke, you're seeing a very normal roster from DRED, something we've seen all season long. They are bringing out their A game tonight. They have to. It's single elimination. It's playoffs, baby. So we got... Yeah, go ahead.
DRED's done nothing but get better, throughout the entire year. They've stuck mainly, they had some minor changes, but they've stuck mainly with the same people. And it's really impressive how much, I think, like Cup of Fried Daka, I know he was a big player in the last match they had. He's gotten a lot better, in my opinion. So I'm interested to see, what these guys can actually bring to the table today.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you look at, and I'll go through the roster here. We have Rain Fear, their team captain, their light assault, one of the best light assaults in this entire tournament thus far. I always say that because he really is. DNuts175, who's made dramatic improvements. Merkaba, Cup of Fried Daka, Killer Toast, and 46-2. 46 has been one of their best heavies as well, in my opinion. He kind of came in a little... I feel like he came in late into the season, Stuke. I don't know if you were paying attention to the DRED roster, but I feel like he's really come into his own for DRED as a heavy. He's just been such a good role player for them, and he's put up good points against teams like AC and like DA, teams that are really tough to score high amounts of points against. So watch for him tonight. Yeah, go ahead.
We always see one person from DRED step up a lot. If we can get maybe two of those guys to, have a good night together, if Rain Fear and one of the heavies can do a good job, then we might, see DRED making this a close match,
Right. So looking at the AC roster, this is my favorite because there's a certain member of that roster on here tonight that I just have to pick on. Of course, from AC, we have the normal, we have Visigoto, Distort, the Technique, Iron Chief, and look at who is on that roster tonight, Stuke. It's Diz, my normal co-caster who has been with me all season long, all 7 weeks. Now he's playing tonight. So it's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. And of course, Stuke, we wouldn't be good friends of him if we didn't give him a hard time tonight. So we absolutely have to do that. Stream, we're going to pick apart Diz, how well he plays, because he's had such a great view of every single game all season long. He's had that observer cam. He's been able to cast matches with me. So I want to see an A game tonight, Diz. I gotta see it. I gotta say that right now.
So do you think AC gives Dis like the lead role? The head commander in chief, or is Vizzy gonna be that guy? You think?
I don't know. I think with AC they kind of spread it out a little bit more than a lot of other teams do. I think there's always a guy that'll step up and kind of be the he'll be kind of the leader, but he's not really like the guy that goes into it as the leader. And anyway, AC rounding it off with half staff is of course that infiltrator. And yeah, I'm gonna get right in the observer cam already. We've been talking for 9 minutes, dude. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Yeah,
that's phenomenal.
Here we go. Let me roll up the script. We are gonna get things kicked off. We are ready to roll. Looking good here.
So what's Diz going to be playing? Is he going to be...
I
see him snipe a lot. I see him play light assault a lot. He's kind of a jack of all trades.
Yeah, you know what? I believe he's going to be playing light assault tonight. I'm gonna go with that because I know that with DRED having Rain Fear, I know they want to kind of explore the ability to counter Rain Fear, because this is a tough light assault map, especially if you get a guy in that 2-story building. So. I'm going to guess that. I don't know, though. We'll see what he ends up playing tonight. Here we go.
We'll see how comfortable AC gets on the point, really.
Yeah, for sure. So there we go. Timer is ticking, and AC is off to the races. There they all are right there. And, of course, our pal Diz running in. He's not here to make any sort of depressing comments to me right now, unfortunately. I'm sure he'll have plenty after the match. But Going in here, we have the half-staff as the infiltrator, and let's see how this start ends up panning out for AC.
So Dread Legion, we got, looks like 4 heavies, infill, and light assault right now. Rain Fear
Okay.
getting jumped by Distort. So Distort's playing light assault instead of Dis, or maybe they have 2.
Maybe that, yeah, that makes somewhat of a bit of sense here. So here's Visigoda, here's Diz, they're coming into the point. They're both playing heavy right now. And guys, if you don't notice, we have our kill feed back, so you guys can see who's killing who now, and I don't have to explain it as much to you. So, and this actually makes it easier for me as well. So, on the point control right now was 46-2, doing a really, really good job there. It's 8-6, not a bad opening for Dread. And, oh, half-staff with the ghost shot, up close, 360, no scoping there on D-Nuts. And that is why that kill feed is helpful, because I didn't even know who he killed until I looked over to my right. So, excellent kill there from half-staff and a nice opening from AC. They get the first 10 points of the match, and it's 10-6. Early on. So let's see what they can do to kind of hold on to this. They're going to definitely push out of the building right now. A couple of the heavies from AC coming out to that 2-story building. You see Rainfear, he's going to go up to the top, and there's Distort going to run away, and Rainfear is going to trace him down. We see 46-2 and Rainfear getting 2 nice kills right there on AC. That's going to be a good opening for them, getting 2 early kills, but Vizzy's going to try to start shutting them down from here. Technique gets a nice double kill. As Vizzy runs away, chugging those medkits, chugging that green goo that we all like so much.
Yeah, Dread got a few kills there, and I thought they were going to be able to push in, but Technique really pulled it out for them, getting that double kill, stopping right in their tracks.
And I'm kind of sad I wasn't watching him there, because I did see that double kill happen on my kill feed. But yeah, nice job there from the Technique. Of course, one of AC's all-star players. He's been there, I think, every single match for this team. So very talented Farmers League player here for AC. And we see Dread. They're kind of setting up outside of the point now. This is a tough position to be in as a team attacking, because you have to attack these small little areas. And now, that was Rainfear. I thought that was actually a VS on top, but it wasn't. It's 17 to 12 AC. And as I was saying, you kind of have to attack those small openings. You don't have much really real estate to work with. And the guys from AC can just sit back there with rocket primaries. They can, they can just pick you off from kind of every angle when they're holding that point on the A point there. So, oh, nice conk grenade going off. You can see 2 heavies come around the corner. It's going to be Technique and Vizzy, and they're going to clean up both of those kills. Nice job from Technique and Visigodo on 46-2 and Cupper Fried Daka, who both go down. 23-16. Dread not too far out of it right now, playing a pretty solid game at the moment.
Dread was trying to surround the point there, and I think it just took too long for them to get settled and get the push in, and it allowed AC to adjust.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I think that actually took him a while, because Distort was sitting on top of the building. He's been playing light assault in place of Diz tonight. I assumed Diz would be playing light assault, but Distort was playing light assault from the rock and really denying the Dread push from where it could have really been effective. A nice snipe there from half-staff on Cuppa Fried Daka from long range. Half-staff, of course, sitting up on the bridge, being a super pain in the butt right now. Distort's able to pick off Merkaba there after half-staff was kind of playing hide-and-go-seek with him.
Yeah, now AC has control of the L building. Oh, yep. And they have control of the point.
Yes, they do.
So it's going to be hard for Dread to make their way back into here. And I think AC actually started off with the stronger Sunderer in this map. I think the North Sunderer definitely provides faster access to the point.
I'll agree with you there, Stuke. I've really noticed that. I think that Sunderer does lend itself to an easier way into the point room, an easier way to just hold. This is actually, in my opinion, here's a little one-on-one here. Vizzy wins that against Merkaba fairly easily. Diz was actually right behind him, just kind of following him up. And we see the scores right now. Of course, naturally, Diz is in last place for AC with, well, now 4 points. Now he's tied for last place. He had to, of course, ruin my parade on that one. But AC looking really good, 37 points to 18. 4 points across the board pretty much for Dread players right now. Killer Toast not on the board yet, but I'm sure he will be shortly. Kind of seeing what's going on in here. And, you know, Stuke, I was actually saying earlier that this is, in my opinion, one of the few bases in the Farmers League format that holding the point area is actually extremely beneficial, not like going outside of it farther, but just actually staying fairly tight inside the building is a super good strategy.
Yeah, the point lends itself to being a good defensive spot. The only issue with it is that there are a decent amount of entry points. It's pretty protected against light assault, so that's nice. You don't have to worry about, death from above. But
No.
I think there are some good flanking maneuvers that you can do in this space, and I'm really not seeing DRED do that.
No, they're not right now. And and there's the capture there, by the way, for AC. They're at 72 now to 24. And I actually saw DRED, a nice frag grenade there from Cup of Fried Daka onto Diz, naturally. One thing I did see DRED try to do was actually go around and kind of go around this way here where I'm pointing my observer camera. They tried to go around this way, but it was Half-Sap that sniped, I believe it was Cup of Fried Daka, and just shut that push down completely. So that's why a sniper can be so effective in Farmers League, is you lose one guy in a push and suddenly all the wind is taken out of its sails.
Yeah, and like you were saying, it's good to stay on the point, but I think for the sniper, maybe you want to have him out and, call the shots. Where are they coming from? Spot the enemy team so that you can have the edge when they come in.
Yep. And you look at Distort here, he's being incredibly annoying as a light assault on this two-story building. And you've seen both light assaults from both teams. He's actually going to take down Cup of Fried Daka. Nice job there with the Pulsar C from Distort. But one of the things you'll see light assault-wise in this in this base, that two-story building, super critical.
Yeah, and AC has the cap now, and that is a huge advantage in this base. You have such faster access to the point. It is very hard to get a cap back. You almost might not want to think about going for the point at this point.
No.
Because you don't want to feed too many kills, and getting cleaned up, will do that.
We have Diz here missing 2 shots in a row, which is very common for him. He's playing Infiltrator at the moment, sniping. I'm not sure what Half-Sap is doing. They possibly could have 2 Infiltrators at the moment. A lot of action going on the kill feed. Of course, I'm not watching it right now. He does get sniped. A couple of Fried Daka does. He's got to retreat back. He's got 2 guys on him. He's probably going to go down. Vizzy is able to finish him off. Actually, I believe that was Half-Sap that finishes him with the Ghost. Nice job there. AC currently playing with 2 Infiltrators. They're playing with Diz and with Half-Sap right now. So you are right, Stuke. Diz playing that Infiltrator role as well. He's kind of just a jack of all trades.
Yeah, I see him snipe a lot, definitely on his stream. So it's actually good to see that maybe he was practicing for this round. This is his dream.
This is
he can finally live up.
This is his time to shine. And my question is, will he get over 10 points here in the first round? I mean, he's only at 4 at the moment, so Diz really has to step it up. All that expertise kind of going to waste right now for him. And Technique goes down there to Couple Fried Daka. Nice kill from him. A couple of nice kills here coming off from DRED Legion. 40 to 92 right now. And DRED, they're playing still fairly strong. They haven't given up too much hope yet. I mean, you see a lot of teams do that. Rakaba's going to have a free kill here on Half-Sap. Nice job there. Half-Sap missing his shot. But you're seeing, teams, when they get into a position like this, they kind of give up hope a little bit. They might try to, back off or maybe even stream in one at a time. I haven't seen that yet from DRED. They've actually gotten a decent amount of kills since AC's taken the point. They've still been on a little bit of a roll. So, not out of it yet. DRED, of course, fighting for their life in the Farmers League Invitational, since this is the playoffs.
Yeah, the point differential, they started from the weaker Sunday. They're not down a crazy amount. It's not completely lost at this point, but
no,
it's good to see DRED still in there.
No, they are. They're fighting hard. And I always like to see that. DRED, nice little kill trade there from Distort and Rainfear. That was a fun little light assault thing. Rainfear kind of or Distort fell backwards while he was in midair. And we have Diz with a nice ghost shot there.
Pushing. But they're just getting picked off.
I know, there's 2 snipers and they just get picked off. Here we go. We get a little bit of a heavy push coming into the building now. They're able to, one guy actually gets picked off by, I believe, that was Iron Chief. And a frag grenade going down. Here we go, coming into the corner. D-Nuts is able to take down Iron Chief, who was standing in the corner. Two heavies from AC coming around the corner. Right now, it's Vizzy, it's the Technique, and Diz, I believe, just came up from behind and executed D-Nuts ghost style. Nice job there from... I think I just got pushed out of there. Nice job there from Diz.
Was just sitting in the shadows, waiting for DRED to push in, and right when they did, they came in right behind them with 2 heavies and just picked them off. And then Dis flanked around from the north side and finished the Dread guys off while they were looking backwards.
Yeah, it's like finish it.
Fatality.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat style right there. So 46-2, getting sniped by Half Sap. This has been just such a pain for Dread Legion this entire match. Rainfear coming absolutely out of nowhere there as a light assault, but this has just been such a pain for Dread Legion. Just getting sniped. I mean, getting harassed. A nice kill there from Rainfear, the star light assault player, of course, for Dread Legion. He's able to take down Distort, who was sitting on top of that building, being the nuisance that he is. And from behind, Iron Chief is going to take him down very easily. 126-52. We got about 4 minutes left in this first round, this first half of this match. And AC just nice lead. And one thing we didn't really talk about, Stuke, was AC's roster for this match. It's definitely not the A team that they've brought out in the past. You know, they're missing Lexington Steel tonight. They're missing Maximum Smurf. You know, they're missing some key guys that usually you'll see for them. And you know, you always want to speculate as to why. Of course, there's always real life things that come up. Are they perhaps maybe not wanting to show their full hand? If you know, granted they go on and play DA.
Yeah, you know, maybe they're resting that mouse hands in order to have full potential, you know, next week. But it's not like the guys that they've substituted are completely new, you know. All these guys we've seen, maybe Dis is new to playing, but he knows the game. He knows what to do.
Wow. Yes, he does, and Killer Toast Bro just gets completely dunked by the Orion as he's sitting up there trying to snipe. But you're absolutely right. These guys have all played on the AC roster at some point before, so it's not like it's not like they're new. It's just it's a roster that we definitely don't see very often from AC. So
wow, commissioner battle right now.
Is there? Okay, I'm in there. Oh, but
no.
That's
Dread
also
yeah.
That's also a 4-on-1, and I see a lot of red bodies on the ground and not very many purple and green ones. Unfortunate little thing there for Dread. And let's see what they do as they come in. I've just kind of been like wandering around with my observer cam, not actually watching any action, which is definitely what the viewers probably want to see right now. So I'm going to follow this Dread Legion push in. Let's see what they can do. Maybe get a securing on this building so they can get a little... They can get far away from Half Staff. I mean, that's really all they need to do right now. Half Staff is being a pain in the butt for Dread Legion, and he has been the whole time. Distort goes down there. We've got a heavy outside. There's going to be a little bit of a 2-on-1 coming from both sides, but D-Nuts does get a nice kill on Iron Chief, but Vizzy does take down Merkaba, and we have a little bit of a 1-on-1. Fry Doc has got to run for his life, or he is going to go down. Vizzy does take him out. Vizzy with 28 points from behind here. Here comes Rainfear. He's going to take down Vizzy. Nice job there, Rainfear, coming out of nowhere.
Rainfear's been doing a good job. I mean, he's been
has.
killing Distort in the last few lives and been able to
1v1.
just get out positioned, but he survives this one.
Yeah, he does. Nice 1v1 there, too, by 46-2 taking down the technique. That was really nice. And look at this. Dread in a very commanding position to go into this point against AC. Couple of more 1v1s won by Dread Legion. Nice momentum they're picking up right now. 66 points they've gotten. And here they come into the point with 1:10 left. Of course, they can't capture this, but very nice momentum. This could carry them possibly into that second half. They've got to take both these snipers out, though. There's Diz and Half Staff right now coming around the corner with Ghosts, and they're just picking every single one of these guys off. Look at this. Just come around the corner. There we go. Diz goes down. Half Staff has got to run away. He might get away, but he doesn't have to get away because it looks like Iron Chief was able to secure that last kill on D-Nuts before he could chase down Half Staff. And Half Staff, the sole guy left on this point with 36 seconds left to go in the first half, 162-70. Nice momentum, though, there from Dread. I really liked that push they just made. Got a couple picks, got confident, and got in there. And that all stemmed from the play of Rainfear coming down as that light assault and getting Visigoto in the back, getting that nice extra man down.
Yeah, and like we were talking about, that spawn room is just so powerful. You have the long lane from the 3-story that allows that type of sniping possible.
Yeah, that is a very difficult position to be in for Dread. And you know what? They haven't done so bad with it. Of course, they're 100 points down, and there it is, the horn for halftime. And there's the scores, guys. You can see the net scores. at halftime. Good half for everybody there. I want to talk about Stuke. I'm sure you probably can't see this scene yet for me, but the net score of Rainfear. He actually has a positive net score, and would you believe that if I were to be telling you that without seeing this this net score screen right now?
I see him win a lot of 1v1s, but he always gets caught out of position. He gets flanked by somebody, or he's chasing somebody and he gets shot down. I believe it. I would have expected more even, but I see. Okay, so his net score is 3. So yeah, I would probably expecting something around there.
Yeah, I mean, that net score of positive 3, that's really impressive for the game that they're playing right now. I mean, of course, going against AC, this amazing team who is playing extremely well. They're 100 points up. You would almost expect everybody to be in the negatives like a lot of their team is. You see negative 12, negative 15, etc. But Rainfear just doing what he needs to do to stay above, keep his head above water, getting that extra 3 net score points. So good performance so far by him as that light assault. Of course, he's been going against Distort a lot of the time, and Distort's score not incredibly reflected by it. Distort doing very well as a light assault, 17 and 10 for AC. He's got a 14 net score. Vizzy and the Technique playing like they always do, playing extremely well, 15 and 5, 15 and 4 for them, 20 and 21 net score, doing extremely well. Iron Chief, 11 and 11, not expected from him usually, especially against a team like DRED. But Iron Chief maybe not winning the one-on-ones he wants to. And then of course we have Diz sitting there with 12 points. And I don't know, Stuke, what do you have to say about that?
6 kills? That's it, man? Really?
Yeah,
Come on.
I know. It's kind of sad on Diz's end. 6 and 4.
Not like it's Brick Squad or anything.
Right, exactly. So he's got to. I think Diz has to step it up, and I almost want to take bets in chat how many points he can get to finish this round. Stuke, how many points do you think Diz will finish with?
Diz is not going to have a similar second half, in my opinion. Just because of the Sunday switch. It's big. It's big. I'm going to say he's coming out with... Are we talking about net score?
We're talking about overall score. So he's at 12 right now.
Overall score?
What do you think he's going to be at the end of the second half?
I say 28.
28. Okay, I like that. I was actually going to go with 25. So you're going 28.
He's going to rocket primary?
Yeah, I think so. I actually think he's going to get an explosive kill. Not a rocket primary, but an explosive kill. And I can do these predictions pretty well, Stick. You should be careful because you've seen me do these before very accurately.
Very accurately, and I'm glad we're in the same ballpark here. That makes me feel confident about myself.
So I'm going. He's going to get an explosive kill, and it's going to be 25 points for Diz at the end of this game. 28. I like that guess though. It's a nice even number, which means he doesn't get any explosive or rocket primary kills.
Or he gets 2.
Or he gets 2. You're right. So you're kind of on that fence right now, and I like that. I like that. It's kind of a little bit of an edge. So 25 points for Diz. I love it. I love the betting going on in chat. I saw a couple people saying -4, -8. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but hey, a couple people saying 24 after I guessed 25, so they're kind of trying to one down me right now, or one up me. I'm not really sure what that would be, but that's a minute to go. And we just can't talk about Diz enough, can we?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about DRED's net scores, We're seeing, so Rainfear is that guy today. Rainfear has the positive net score.
Yes.
But everyone else is in the same boat, They're all in the negative teens, almost. D-Nuts is a little bit up there. But if one of those guys, can just step up, maybe it doesn't cause the huge momentum swing to AC that we saw. So
yeah,
it's just a bummer.
So let's see if DRED can maybe carry that end of the round momentum into this second half and get a few more points back on the board. Maybe they'll pull a max for the inside of that base. We know how frustrated that AC can get against maxes, so you never know. Let's see what they can do. I'm obviously going to start from their Sunder this time, and here we are. There they go, starting off, and All 5 of them. None of them are in maxes. We see just one infiltrator, couple snipes coming from AC. There's the rocket primaries. I love these openings to see if any picks can happen, but none do on Dread Legion. We see them. They're going to just go pretty straightforward towards this point. They do have a pretty quick route going straight down in there, and yep, D-Nuts is going to be first in, and he's going to come around the corner. We're going to see an initial volley of possible grenades fly off. There are some kills going on outside. Killer Toast gets the first kill on Distort. Nice job by him. Grenade coming out right there. I think it misses most of the Dread Legion guys, though. No player right now is going towards the point. Half Staff with a nice kill there on Rain Fear. Technique coming in from behind with Iron Chief. That was a nice job there from them. A little bit of a double kill, but Dread's on the point. 46 and 2 gets another kill. Here's a little bit of a one-on-one. He's got to win this right now. Iron Chief goes down. Merkaba with a nice 1v1 win, and there's 3 guys left on this point for Dread Legion. 46 and 2 trying to win this one-on-one, and it doesn't go anywhere. That's Half Staff who runs away. He's trying to get that initial snipe, that headshot, that deadly ghost shot with the against 46 and 2 there. So nice control from Dread Legion. They got to get a couple extra guys into this point now to see what they can do. Another snipe attempt there and a rocket primary attempt from D-Nuts. And it's just kind of a bit of a stalemate before the AC guys can kind of come in here. They're going to make a big push here very soon, though. Technique getting a nice kill on 46 and 2. Distort getting another kill outside, but we have 3 players from Dread Legion backing them up. They're all heavy, so this is going to be really tough to retake from AC. And Copper Fried Daka gets a nice frag grenade on Technique, so good hold here from Dread Legion. There's 305 left in the point. Nice job here. Distort coming in as the light assault. He's flying around like crazy, and he survives somehow. Wow, I can't believe Distort just survived both of those. He gets the Commissioner kill too. And over here, this is where Iron Chief is going to clean up Cup of Fried Daka. A lot of action happening inside this point room. Nice back and forth there by AC and Dread. And now AC taking a commanding lead of 190 to 84 over Dread.
So yeah, that Sunday advantage allowed Dread to get on the point that first round, I think. You can get there faster, but they wasn't just enough to hold it. AC gets a pick on the outside, and you really, once one happens, you're up one, you know, you want to start pushing your way in now because you have the advantage, and that's exactly what AC did.
So Stuke, I got a grin on my face right now because Diz just got a TK, and that puts him at an odd number of points. So that makes my prediction of 25 actually plausible.
So we're thinking that he gets about the same amount of kills. It's just you incorporated the TK in. Oh god.
There you go. See,
I'm all wrong.
Pro predictions. Diz at 7 points right now. I'm looking at my 25, and it's looking pretty good now for the end of the half.
Yeah, the point differential hasn't changed, really.
It really hasn't.
It's the same gap.
Yes, it's about the 100-point gap. And Dread getting back onto that point nicely. I don't even know where they came from. I was too busy talking about Diz's TK. I was just laughing about it. But they are back on the point. Nice job here from Dread Legion, of course, on the point. And I think one of the Dread Legion guys is not in the outfit anymore. I think they like kicked it mid-outfit. Or mid-match. Half Staff with a nice ghost there on 46 and 2. He actually got 2 ghost kills there on Copper Fried Daka and 46 and 2 coming into this room. Half Staff, such a dangerous sniper. Going for the snipe now on Merkaba. Watch out, Merkaba. Do not peek around that corner. He gets a nice EMP grenade off. There's another grenade coming around the corner against Half Staff. He has to retreat. Merkaba going to have a little bit of a one-on-one against Diz. Diz gets the kill. And it looks like Iron Chief cleans up from the back side and from the top. Nice frag grenade there from Copper Fried Dog. A couple more frag grenades coming in. Iron Chief is all but toast right now. He gets conk grenaded and executed. Nice job from 46 and 2. He's coming straight into that point, and Dread Legion making a case for that point this match. I really like their play right now.
Yeah, that was really good by Dread Legion. They were able to come back just in time to catch a few AC guys off the point and clean them up, and that allowed them to just get right back in the point and not lose too much on the cap.
No, I absolutely agree. That was a nice push there from Dread Legion, but Vizzy is able to win his one-on-one there against 46 and 2, and 3 AC heavies are now on the point. That's including Diz and Technique with Vizzy. D-Nuts, nice kill there. Merkaba's got his work cut out for him. Technique's going to kill him with the Orion, though, very easily. The point flips back to AC's favor. They get another heavy in here. Iron Chief with an Orion kill up there on Killer Toast. And I like this. Ooh, wow, nice snipe there from Half Staff. Half Staff has taken over this half. I don't know if you've noticed that, Stuke, but he has gotten snipe after snipe on these guys' heads. This is a good player.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
And of course,
Definitely
Half Staff is a Battlefield 4. He's a former rival team member for professional Battlefield 4 team. So this guy is a very, very good player, and you know everybody has noticed that. He's got 34 points now as that sniper, playing that ghost sniper, just picking people's heads, doing such a fantastic job of that. And AC is now pushed up almost all the way on DRED, and I don't see much of a window now for DRED to even come in and get this point back. They have to get some nice picks right now.
Yeah, DRED is having a tough time even getting to this first building. You know, I think in this situation you want to push up onto the hill and kind of sweep around them.
Yeah, you do, and you know the unfortunate part here is you see Distort. He's watching from the rock, so he has a really good vantage point as that light assault to kind of see what's going on with the movements of DRED Legions. So nice work here from Distort. But you're right here. We have a nice little flank, 46 and 2. He's going to come around the backside. He's going to be joined by another heavy D-Nuts. And let's see what they can do on the backside of this point here. He is going to be joined, but Iron Chief gets... Oh, I actually thought Iron Chief was going to initially lose that 1v1 because he wasn't ready for 46 and 2 to come around that corner, but he still gets the kill anyway. Of course, D-Nuts cleans him up. Here comes D-Nuts into the point. I'm just going to kind of follow his movements to see what he can do.
He's going to have a one-on-one.
We have Diz. Diz is not even looking at him. And, oh, no, Diz actually survives that engagement. And now from behind the technique, that's an easy cleanup duty.
Ouch. I'm wondering if he should have tried to flip the point, just stall it out a little bit.
Yeah,
but he didn't really have any help anywhere.
He didn't have his team. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking too. And huge lead now from AC. They are completely in control of this match. Second half, this appears that AC will be going on to face. These guys are going to be going on to face DA in the semifinals of the Farmers League Invitational Playoffs, and I cannot get more hype, Stuke. I can't. These guys played before earlier, and I know DA beat AC in a match everybody I think was looking forward to. That was like week 2 of Farmers League, so AC definitely going to be out for revenge against DA going into Tuesday's match in that semifinal. Nice rocket primary from Visigoto there. On 46 and 2, and we're just seeing Vizzy. Like I've actually had my camera sitting on a doorway, and Vizzy has killed like the last 5 guys that have come in.
You know, if there's a doorway with 2 AC heavies, or even 1, I'm like questioning whether I want to go in that door or just find another way in.
Do I really want to peek that? Exactly. So
yeah, well, with the way Half Staff's playing, you don't want to peek anything.
You don't want to peek anywhere, right? Yeah, you don't want to go anywhere, and AC, as I have said, taken over this game. And was that a rocket primary that came from a tower?
Was it this?
It was technique. He's sitting on the tower right now. This is an interesting spot because it is legal. If he were to be on the other tower, that wouldn't be a legal spot. But this one is a legal spot. So nice little play there. I've actually never seen this from an opposing team heavy sitting on the opposite opposing tower, and he gets sniped as I'm talking about him with the SAR-42 directly in the head. From? I don't know where he got sniped. Was it from the other tower?
The top of the other tower.
Oh,
yeah.
That's fantastic.
That's actually a great spot for a sniper. I'm surprised that's not really used more.
I don't even see him,
it's kind of good by DRED because they lost the point. They realized, you know, they have the spawn room. Probably can't get the point. Let's just try and kill as many of these suckers as we can.
These suckers. All right, so the race for Diz's points is still on. He's got 15. He needs 10 more points to go to make my prediction correct. And I know Diz loves when I'm right, so he's got to do it.
Or he makes me right.
There he is. He gets another kill. It's 17 points for Diz. He's sniping now. He's going to be watching for DRED Legion. They're going to be kind of... Looks like they're going to resort to the bridge now. Maybe a couple of them are trying to get around behind them. Diz gets another ghost kill. He's at 19 points. And I know you're getting scared
boy.
right now.
Oh boy. No, I think he could, with the way he's playing right now, he's covering the tower. I think he can get up to my prediction, actually.
Well, yeah, he's got to get an explosive kill, though. That's the thing.
Ah, and he's
Remember.
infiltrator, so probably not going to happen for you.
Yeah, well, I think it'll happen for me. He's at 19 points.
Oh, what?
Remember, he got the
God.
TK, went down
How
to
did he
7.
get one? Oh, the TK brought him
The
to odds.
TK, that's right. That's what I was saying.
man.
That's why I was saying I'm gonna be right. You gotta be scared now.
I hope he has prox mines then.
Oh yeah, I hope so earlier, but not anymore. Here we go. Vizzy's gonna take a little bit of 2-on-1. He is backing up though, and here we go. 46-2 is actually going into a death trap. I believe there's like 3 AC heavies around this corner. Actually, there's only 1. I guess the other one got sniped. So retreating back into their base now is AC, and finally, after a couple minutes of struggling with this building, DRED Legion finally takes it back, and Iron Chief's going to push up the rocks a little bit to see if he can't get a kill, and Technique is still in that same spot, way on the other tower. Let's see if he gets sniped again. That would actually be kind of funny. I wish I could snipe him right now.
He's got another kill there.
Did he? He's at 21.
Yeah, he got a ghost kill.
Yeah, he's at 21. 3 minutes, 36 seconds left to go. I wonder if he can do it.
I'm pretty sure this just like doubled his points in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, he did.
He's obviously being a lot more effective as a sniper.
He's a very good sniper. I do watch him stream as a sniper, and that does seem to be what he does quite often. So there's, like we said, just kind of playing the jack of all trades. I've seen him play heavy. I've seen him play light assault. So doing what he does best right now. Half Staff with another nice sniper kill. As I'm just kind of jumping around, I'm watching who is that? Distort just jump around like an idiot right now. And Merkaba gets a nice kill there, but it seems like the wind has kind of been taken out of the sails of DRED Legion, although Cupperfried Daka just got a triple kill. As I say that was a nice job there from him. But, you know, I just think...
So, in the past 7 minutes, the score... Okay, 7 minutes ago, the score used to be 207 to 97. The score now is 314 to 114.
Yeah,
so
they have
in that past,
up.
like 3 minutes, AC got 100 points, while DRED only got like 20. And AC is just kind of doing their natural thing now. We see one guy behind the tower, one guy at the ammo tower, and they're just kind of in their zone.
AC in their natural habitat right now, and that's just it's kind of to be expected with them. They're very good at this style of play. They're very good at just shutting down anybody and everybody. You know, in a situation like this. And guess what, Stoop? With 2 minutes left, Diz has hit 25 points. God, I hope he does not get another kill right now.
I hope he throws a grenade, gets a kill.
So here's Diz. He actually
yes,
he died. He died. That's good. No, I'm glad he died. 25 points. 139 left on the match. I got to go all the way back here and see what's going on with Diz, because my prediction has got to come right here. Of course, 131, 326 to 128. Very little time remaining in this half. I don't even know where Diz is. So he probably spawned at the base. I should have known that. Anyway, I'm coming back here. But very little time left in this. Of course, AC will go on to face DA. Super hyped about that. And I can't wait. I really can't to see those semifinals go up. Oh, Diz gets a snipe! And he has proved my prediction wrong, unfortunately. 27 points for him.
Hey, I'm 1 point off. If
you
he
are.
Doesn't get another kill.
And a nice little push here from AC. Visigoda is going to come around the corner. Rock Primary, though, from 46-2. Finished off, though, in the back by Half Saf. 46 seconds left here. 338 to 135. DRED Legion struggling, but I want to say with these last 30 seconds in this match, I want to say a huge thank you to DRED Legion. They have been a phenomenal competitor. Congratulations to them for making the playoffs in Season 1 and being the best sports they could possibly be throughout this entire thing. I mean, these guys are class acts through and through. Rain Fear as their captain has been so fantastic. I can't say enough about them. They have done such a great job. And Stuke, I don't know if you have any words for DRED Legion either as they exit the tournament.
DRED Legion has been, a phenomenal team in terms of trying to get better. they're always asking for constructive criticism. They always want to get better, and it's really respectable to see them, hang around till the end. They made the playoffs. They ended on a stronger note, I think. But the top four teams are just, forces to be reckoned with.
Yes, they really are. So congratulations, GG's there. DRED Legion losing to AC. It's 344 to 143. I just want to look at AC's scores. Very good job all around to everybody. Technique with a humongous next score, 40. He went 29 and 9. He played extremely well for AC tonight. Half staff, of course. The top scorer as a sniper. That's not easy to do, Stuke. 30 and 8. 45 net score, phenomenal performance, and sadly Diz gets 27 points and not 25. My prediction is just a hair off, but as I said, GG's. We're going to go on a little bit of a break, and then it's going to be TIW versus Recursion, so don't go anywhere.